Hi guys, welcome back to my video. My name is Liv if you're new here, and today I'm going over my 2024 goals and how I'm going to break them down a little bit differently than everybody else. I have been really excited about this video because a lot of times I just kind of sit down and roll with it, but for this video I really sat down and wrote out everything that I wanted to talk about and how I wanted to explain it. I'm gonna get right into the video really quickly. I just wanted to show you guys the room that I'm in. Please ignore, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I'm not sick, but I'm feeling like out of breath and it's kind of weird. So anyway, I'm gonna get right into the video. Let me show you the room real quick and then we'll get started. Okay guys, so you're looking at my new studio. Earlier this month, me and Reagan basically decided to give him the outside room where he could play video games, and then this room would just be more of like a YouTube studio and showcase some of my stuff. So I have my MacBook or my iMac here that I use for editing, obviously my makeup station, and then in here I have makeup. I got to put my diplomas on the wall. They needed a home. And then I also just love that my vision board is also on the wall. So I was thinking about my 2024 goals and I was trying to think to myself, how do we actually make something more obtainable? The answer is to break it down into smaller segments. Same way if you were like saving for a house, you wouldn't just like get 120 grand overnight for a down payment. You would say, I'm gonna save this much per month and put it in this savings plan with this interest. You would make a plan in smaller increments. And so that's kind of how I'm looking at my 2024 goals. I'm gonna break them down into very specific goals per month so that I can create the overall goal that I want for the end of the year. I would say the first thing is to just write a really rough draft of what you're kind of trying to accomplish for your goals. So my very first thing I wrote, you need to make a vision board, and also I ended up doing a computer desktop as well, and I'll show you guys as I'm talking kind of how I did that. Basically, I was just using Canva and searching up a lot of photos that I really liked and creating a board on Canva so that I can then just save it and put it to my desktop so I see it every single day when I log on or when I'm working on things, and it's just really cute. Like, let me show you guys. Like, once it's actually on the screen, it's just so cute. And then the next thing is to invest, and not really, like, invest is the wrong word, it's maybe an overused word, but buy a planner or something like this that you can hand write things on and use that. So first things first, I decided to think of a word that I was going to use to represent my entire 2024. It came to me immediately, so I feel like I'm going with it. But for me, I chose the word elevate. Let me grab one more thing I did. So more than just the mood board that I created on my desktop, I also wrote out some things on this piece of paper, and I also made two separate calendars, one for January, one for February. Or sorry, January, February. We'll get into those as well. But basically I just took a lot of time to organize my thoughts and my ideas and put them to paper, and my brain feels so much less cluttered. Word for 2024, elevate. This word means to me to elevate everything in my life, create a better relationship with my friends, with my family, with my fiance. I want to elevate how I look and how I feel, get leaner, get stronger, feeling more glowy, getting my hair longer. I don't know, that's what I'm always working on. Basically, elevate every aspect of my life. So that's the word, that's my word. You can steal it, it's okay. Leads me into questions I want to ask myself for the new year. 2024 questions. So the first one is, what's your word? So pick a word. Second, what is a new skill that you want to learn? Third is, what are your financial goals? 4, what destinations do you want to get to this year? And 5, what are some things that you want to improve on? And so I'm not going to answer all of those for you right now, but maybe just to get your mind going and start thinking about questions that you might have for yourself for 2024. Monthly planning. This is going to keep us on track, because if you have a different goal for every single month that is contributing to the overall goal, then you're going to get to that goal. I decided on breaking up my year into January, February, March, April, May, because that's until we get married, and then I'll do the second half of the year, almost half of the year after I get married. For each month, I went through and basically just picked a certain topic and a certain goal and kind of like non-negotiables for the month so that I can get through that month and be better prepared to reach my overall 2024 goals. So I only did 2 months so far because I feel like I'm not committing fully to the idea on March and on right now, but I have my first 2 months solid. My first month is January 2024. I picked a quote for each month, or not really a quote, just like a small little blurb kind of. For January 2024, I picked look good, feel good, and January 2024 is going to be me basically getting all of my self-care stuff out of the way and spending the money that I need to spend on myself to get fully comfortable and prepared to take care of myself and show up as my best self through the rest of the year. I figured giving myself some grace with my finances here and letting myself purchase things that I need would set me up for a really good year. So I made this. So it says January 24, look good, feel good. And then I just picked 2 little cute pictures. It has the month where I can circle special dates. And I have apps that I'm gonna use for this month and my goals for this month. The apps that I'm gonna use are MyFitnessPal. I want to make it a priority to do daily check-in photos. I used to do this literally for years. I have it backed up all the way to 2016 with hundreds of photos. I would take updated picture every single day, like facing different ways, to see my progress because I am a gym girly and I want to see my progress. So that's important. That's my first app that I want to use. I really want to use this app to track my progress because I feel like sometimes I'm showing up in the gym every day and I feel like I don't see a difference, but then you scroll back like hundreds of photos back and you're like, oh, I look way different. Kind of cool. And then the other thing is a VSync scale, which is my scale that tracks my protein, muscle mass, BMI, weight, all of that. If you know me, you know I don't care about weight. I could weigh 170 pounds. I literally don't care as long as I feel and look how I want to look. The VSync scale, I can link it below. I got it on Amazon. It's super cheap. You stand on it and it calculates everything for you, like your water, your protein, your BMI, your muscle mass, fat-free body weight, literally everything you can think of is tracked in the app, which is really cool. So I'm always looking at those graphs to see I'm down in weight, but I'm up in muscle. That's perfect situation. And then my last app that I'm going to use for January, obviously I'm using a lot of other apps. This is just on my list. Apple Music. I want to be really mindful of making good playlists that go with my moods and match my energy. So I recently made one and I called it Soft Girl Era, and it's honestly just a bunch of girly songs, happy, cute, girly songs that make me feel feminine, that make me feel softer, that make me feel excited for the day and pretty. I don't know how else to explain it, but so I want to make good playlists that match my energy for the gym, Pilates, running errands, cleaning the house, whatever it is. I just want my go-to playlist because I love music and I'm always listening to music. If I wasn't filming right now, I would have Pandora blasting Ariana Grande radio. And then my goals for January, like I said, allow myself to buy what I need for self-care to get ready for the year. Included in this specifically is capsule wardrobe stuff. If I'm missing any basic pieces that I'm gonna need going into the new year, I just got these amazing American Eagle jeans. They fit perfect. And so I'm excited about those. And I don't really need much else, but if I need anything, I'm going to allow myself to get it for my capsule wardrobe and creating just basic necessities that I need in my closet so that I don't feel overwhelmed by choosing outfits, essentially is the idea. I talk about this in another video. And then I also wanted to allow myself to spend money on DIY dip nails. I get my nails done. It's so expensive and I've got them done for literally 8 years. I can't even imagine how many thousands of dollars I've spent. Yeah, I would love to try. Oh, I just did my makeup. Sorry, there's makeup in my nails. So that's gonna be one of my goals for January is the next time I need my nails done, I'm gonna do them myself. And maybe they suck and maybe I'd never do that again. And then I have other goals that don't really have to do with that. I've already started this in December, but I'm gonna continue this into the new year. I want to run daily 1 to 2 miles. I've been doing it every day. I actually couldn't do it today. I started and my heart was hurting, not in a push through, you can do this way, you might die way. I didn't run today. Every other day for the past 2 weeks, I literally ran 2 miles most of the time and 1 mile at least, like straight without stopping. I also want to start cold plunging. It's like 37 degrees outside and we have a pool, so I don't need anything fancy. I'm literally just gonna go get in my pool after my workout or before my workout. I need to do a little more research on that. And then also I want to post 1 video per week. So I feel like that's a solid goal for January. If you look at my vision boards, basically on either this one or on my desktop, I have subscribe buttons and 10,000 follower posts and all these things that are like a content creator, and I really want to make this a steady thing that I can do that I love. And so I need to be really consistent with YouTube if I want to make that happen. So yeah, posting 1 video per week at the minimum. Maybe I'll do more, but I cannot do less. Okay, on to February. So once January is over, the goal for February is going to be kind of completely opposite. So I allowed myself to spend in January and just really focus on self-care, prioritizing my health and feeling good and getting whatever I need to prepare for the year, right? February is about discipline and consistency. So for February, we're all about saving money and preparing for our future financially. For this month, the apps that I'm going to be using are Charles Schwab. That's what I use to track my finances. I keep all of my money pretty much in a high yield savings account in Charles Schwab. And I'm also going to use the app Wells Fargo to monitor my credit score. I have a very good or excellent, I don't really know, it's up there because I am really good about that, my credit score, but I would really love it to be over 800 and I'm close. So I want that. And then goals for this month are going to be to continue paying to my school loans per month because I owe a ton of money for pharmacy school. If you're new to this channel, I'm not a pharmacist, I'm a dental hygienist, but I went to pharmacy school for a year and a half before I realized that I hated it. And then I want to save $400 a month towards the wedding. And Reagan and I just recently kind of talked about this and created our own personal goals for that so that we can get the remainder that we need past our parents' donation. The biggest and hardest one for me this month is gonna be no Amazon purchases. That's like sinking in right now on camera. Whoa. I shop way too much on Amazon and I need this in my face. And like these are gonna go up like on my somewhere here on my workspace so that I can view them each month. I have everything I need, especially with January rolling. I purposely did that first so I can like buy everything I need in January. February comes around, if I forgot something, too bad. It has to wait till March. On that note, we're gonna do 1 date night per week. I roughly ran this by Reagan. It's up to him, whatever he wants to do, but I only want to go out to eat if at all once a week, and it needs to be with Reagan so that we spend quality time together. The last thing I'll allow money for is 1 set of nails, or again, if I'm doing it myself, TBD. I have to figure out if I'm good at it. But yeah, so that's that. So February's all gonna be about increasing my savings and preparing financially for a successful future. That's all I have so far. As I said in the beginning of the video, I think the best way to make your overall 2024 goals come true and become a better version of yourself than you were a year before is to break it down, make it easy, set aside different goals for different months. And that way it's also something new. It's not very monotonous. Like you get used to something and you're like, oh, I do this every day. But if you're like, January is this and February is this and March is that, then I think it'll be more exciting. Fitness is gonna be a continuous goal through all of this. I always kind of go up and down with if I'm super into the gym or super into running, or now I'm into Pilates, like that will change, but it's always gonna be something. So that's that. So now on this sheet, we've gone through my word. We've gone through all of my questions and potential questions for you too. And we've gone through a little bit of the months here. And now on this side, I just did YouTube video ideas, and I did them with like little open circles so that I can check them off as I complete them. I'll give you guys some of my ideas so that if you're a content creator, you can steal them, or if you are not and you just can't wait for me to show you, then you have something to look forward to. YouTube video ideas. My first one, I want to do current playlists, like podcasts that I like, songs that I love. So like I said, that soft girl era, like sharing some of my favorite songs on my playlist, and YouTubers that I like that kind of get me through my long runs. I always like watch YouTube if I'm on a treadmill because I'm so bored. My next one is gonna be gym hair for a week, like trying different hairstyles and seeing like what stays in the best, what is good for sweat, for running, for all of the above. I want to do ice rolling for a week. I've been doing, well, I was doing it. I want to do it again. I want to do it every single day and record like the progress, because I actually had like amazing skin for the past week, and that's when I was doing it. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence or what, but ice rolling, and then also my gua sha. I'm gonna do this every week and show you guys the serious benefits of it. Trying my DIY dip nails. I don't know if anyone wants to watch that or not, but it could be an epic fail or massive success, and I'll save you guys millions. The video I'm doing right now, I'm gonna check it off. 2024 goals / staying on track with monthly goals, cold plunging and Pilates. So I'm gonna do a day where that's gonna be very soon, maybe tomorrow, because my office is closed, my like front office at the apartment, and I don't want them watching me do this. So I'm gonna go do it when they're not there. I'm gonna cold plunge tomorrow and Pilates, so I'll take you through like a whole video, which I think I have to probably mash it up because I'm following a program and I don't wanna like get sued. Anyway, Pilates. And then I thought of a typical day of work, which unless I have patients that are like willing to let me film them, probably not. A typical day of work, I can at least show you like how I set up my room, how I clean my room, how I check my schedule, what I'm looking for, the things I typically report to my doctor, stuff like that, hours, lunch, all that. Oral hygiene tips. I actually get a lot of questions about dental hygiene. I would like to show the toothpaste I use, the toothbrush I use, the floss I love, I'm obsessed with, the water flosser that I love, I'm obsessed with, the whitening strips that I use. Anyway, that stuff. I thought it'd be cool to do a solo diaries, meaning errands, lunch date with myself, which is kind of like a scary thing that people talk about, but I would love to just go to lunch with myself and see like if I enjoy my own company, because that's a whole other rant. You gotta enjoy your own company if you want to be happy with yourself, right? And I think I would do that on the day I'm gonna get my hair done. I'll go to the hair salon and do lunch and just kind of talk about, you know, spending time with yourself. And then like a get to know me Q&A. I don't have enough followers where anyone would ask me any questions, but I'll try on Instagram. And if I don't get any, I'll just look up some like the average questions and I'll answer them. So I just gave you my whole list. You got everything, my whole brain on a piece of paper. So those are my goals for videos I'd like to complete in the next few months. And then, like I said, I showed you these. These are gonna be taped up somewhere. I could just like, this is my little mirror setup, by the way. I love it. Look at the little settings. This is warm lighting. Probably should have been using this the whole time. This is cold lighting, like sterile. I'm in a lab. Yeah, that really covers a lot. Obviously, my overall 2024 goals are going to be get married to Reagan and have a wonderful marriage, to put myself in a better financial position, continue working at my job, and start looking for houses in 2025. January 2025 is our house goal. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna keep you updated on this process, seeing as I more gave like an outline versus how I'm actually getting through the rest of the months. But I gave you guys an outline and an idea how to kind of start sectioning out those months so that you can create your 2024 goals. Thank you for watching this video, and I really appreciate your support. If you could please like this video, subscribe to my channel, please, and help me create my dreams by supporting me, and I will be very happy to support you back and be friends, internet friends or real life friends if you live in Dallas. It was great talking with you guys about this. I'm feeling excited for the new year, and I really hope that you guys accomplish everything that you put your mind to. Put it to paper. I swear, the second I did this, I was like, ding, happy, motivated. Just do it. Anyway, comment below what your 2024 goals are, and please, if you like this month thing, tell me what your month goals are, because I need inspiration too. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye.